Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe this video. They are the gold standard. A Hollywood fairy tale that actually happened. For nearly 3 decades, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have been the unshakable foundation in a town built on sand. They navigated fame, fatherhood, and a grueling early morning TV schedule, always emerging stronger, always more in love. We've watched their children grow, we've laughed at their on-screen banter, and we've believed, truly believed, that some loves are just invincible. But what if the strongest foundations are tested in ways we never see coming? What if a revelation, born not of malice, but of a profound, life-altering commitment, could bring even the most beloved star to her knees? We're not talking about a petty spat over who does the dishes. We're talking about a moment so raw, so unexpected, that it paused a decade-long career and redefined everything they thought they knew about their future. You think you know this story? You're about to discover a layer of sacrifice and devotion that is big, very sad, and utterly breathtaking. Stay with us, because the truth of Mark's revelation is not what the headlines told you. To understand the gravity of the moment, we must first appreciate the architecture of their life. Kelly, the perpetual motion machine, the effervescent spark of morning television. Mark, the steady, handsome anchor, balancing his own demanding acting career with a commitment to being the ultimate family man. For years, Mark's work often took him away. Long stretches on location, late-night calls, transatlantic flights. They made it work, the modern marriage, they called it. But there's a cost to every compromise. Behind the dazzling smiles, there was an invisible, accumulating strain. Not a strain on their love, mind you, their bond was unbreakable. But a strain on their time. They were living parallel lives, always running toward each other, but rarely standing still together. As the children grew and left for college, the dynamic shifted. That noise, the beautiful chaos of family, that had masked the silence of Mark's absence, suddenly evaporated. They were alone again, and Mark began to see the true expanse of the years they hadn't shared, the quiet moments he'd missed. It was this newfound silence that led him to make the decision that would devastate his wife, but ultimately, save their future. Mark had been feeling a deep pull, a yearning for something fundamental that the bright lights of Hollywood simply couldn't provide. He'd achieved career success, a beautiful family, the American dream amplified. But the quiet moments, the simplicity of being truly present, felt like a luxury he hadn't earned. This internal struggle came to a head on their anniversary. A lavish dinner, roses, the perfect setting. Mark looked across the table at his radiant wife, the woman who'd held their world together, and he knew the time for half measures was over. He reached across the table, took her hand, and in a voice thick with emotion, he didn't give her a gift. He gave her a choice. A profound, terrifying choice about their next chapter. He asked her to walk away from everything. He revealed he was finished with the life they had built in New York. But it wasn't a demand for a move to Los Angeles, it was a plan far more radical, far more isolated, and one that required Kelly to sacrifice the very career that defined her. What could Mark possibly have proposed that would ask Kelly Ripa to trade the anchor desk for, what? Kelly's initial reaction was disbelief, quickly followed by the crushing weight of realization. Mark's revelation wasn't a scandal, or a confession of inadequacy. It was a testament to his love, a grand, sweeping gesture rooted in the need to reclaim their marriage from the relentless demands of fame. Mark had purchased a property. Not a mansion in Beverly Hills, but a beautiful, historic, and incredibly isolated villa in Europe, a place where cell service was spotty and paparazzi were non-existent. His voice, low and earnest, spoke of years of deferred dreams. Of wanting to learn to cook Tuscan cuisine, of writing a book, of simply walking the cobblestone streets holding her hand without a camera flash. He presented it not as an escape, but as the only way to truly start their second life together. "I need time with you, Kel," he is said to have whispered. "Not in the margins of a script or the 3 days between flights. I need our whole time." For Kelly, the devastating part wasn't the move itself, but the unspoken truth. The move meant leaving her beloved show, her chosen family of viewers, and the 20-year commitment that was her identity. She was heartbroken, not by Mark, but by the impossible nature of his loving sacrifice. This is where the story pivots from mere gossip